I'm Lauren. I'm a hairstylist and I live outside of Columbia, Tennessee. Um, my biggest insecurity with myself has been the fact that I have suffered from postpartum depression. Whenever I was pregnant, of course, everything was super exciting, and the last thing on my mind was the fact that I would have anxiety and depression after my son was born. I would say that I am probably my own worst enemy in this battle. It's so easy nowadays for you to get this thing in your head that everything is going to be perfect because you see people on social media, talking about how easy their life is and how great their life is, and then whenever you're at home by yourself with your baby, you know, not knowing what's happening in your head, it can be difficult to get yourself out of that. Um, I waited until my son was about 8 months old before I asked for help. I would cry myself to sleep a lot, and I would feel really guilty because I was never happy, because after you have a child, you're supposed to be the happiest that life will allow, and it was really hard for me to realize that I wasn't happy and that I didn't know how to fix it. Um, my I'm really proud of myself that I've gotten to a point where I can talk about it and talk to other moms about it. I'm a hairstylist, so I talk to women all the time, and to realize that I wasn't the only one who has suffered from this was a huge weight off of my shoulders. I think being an advocate for other women, that maybe are pregnant or just had their baby, for them to not know who to turn to or not know what to say to somebody without seeming like you're ready to end your life is a big thing, because nobody really did that for me. Everybody was like, oh, this is going to be great. You're going to be such a good mom. And then whenever you don't feel like you're such a good mom, it can really, hurt. I have started working on myself. About the time he turned 8 months old, I started eating really well, started exercising. I feel like that's been a good coping mechanism for me. I get up and go to the gym in the morning and then go to work, and then that way my head is clear by the time that I get home to see my sweet baby. If I could tell myself anything while I was pregnant or while I was trying to become pregnant, would be to never make plans, because it's just, you're setting yourself up to fail essentially, because all of the perfectness that you see in the world is a facade, unfortunately, and nobody really talks about, the sadness and the feeling of emptiness or lack of perfectness. So yeah, if I could tell myself anything, it'd be don't make plans and go with the flow, because it's their world and we just live in it. So that's a good way to think of it, I guess. I guess that's all I got.